Welcome and what is up there, everybody? It's Casper Trader back here with another video today, and my portfolio did suffer quite a bit today, and I'll be going over what I messed up and how I plan to improve it, everything like that. But before we get into it, I'd really appreciate if you guys could smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. So, starting out, the thing that tanked my account today was mostly DWT. It was on the plus for a little bit during the day, and I didn't recognize the opportunity to sell, and now I kind of regret it that I could have sold right around here, 860, 865. Because no, looking at the crude oil prices, I did some analysis, and it turns out that probably crude oil is done tanking right now, and now the only place it's going to go is up. So that means I'm going to try to get out of my DWT position as fast as possible. But there's also a slight possibility because previously crude oil has dropped. Here, let me get onto the crude oil really quick. So as you can see, crude oil right here, and for those who don't know yet, DWT is inverse of crude oil. Crude oil right here could have this support right on this trend line that I drew right now. So this is what I think is going to happen. This is going to be the prevailing trend line. That's going to be support on crude oil. So that means crude oil is only looking to go up back to this trend line right here. So, but there's a little possibility, like before, it has dipped down before this trend line, like right around here where you can see where I'm tapping right around here. It has dipped down around there. So there is a slight possibility, which I thought this was going to happen, that this was the support. But judging by what's happening, I think that crude oil is going to bounce off the top again, the top resistance line, and then it might go down to this support. But I'm like 50-50 on it, so, and I didn't have time to sell my shares. I noticed this later on after 5 o'clock, so I couldn't sell my shares. So, yeah, that's just what happened. Alright, so that's what happened with DWT, which caused my account to just drain. TVIX actually was surprisingly good today. It went up, and in after hours it went up like a percentage as well. So up like 2% on it today. Not much, like 63 cents, but it's always something. Crocs is also down, but I have no worries in this. I think just bouncing off the support line one more time. I'm holding this for more of a 2-week range, I think Crocs is going to be. But actually, this just reminding me that the earnings are on Thursday. So that means I would probably get out of the stock before that date because you don't know what's going to happen on earnings. You can't possibly predict 100% what's going to happen, so I'd rather get out of the stock. And then after earnings, if it continues its pattern, I'll get back into Crocs. So VHI as well is a pretty cool stock. It doesn't have a lot of volume recently. I bought it on a pretty high volume day, and what I'm just noticing is this stock may have a short pullback right around now and then continued uptrend. But if I need to sell the stock because it starts trending down, there's no problem with that. I only have 1 share, so there's not much of bad thing on there. I still made 6.5% on this stock anyway, and I've been holding for like two days. This is a pretty cool stock. Someone recommended in the Discord chat. If you aren't in it yet, there's a link in the description for those who aren't in it yet. So, yeah, it's a really nice place. Everyone talks about the stocks, helps each other out, analyze the stocks for each other, and everything's fantastic. So if you haven't yet joined, please do if you're interested in stocks. Yeah, so I'm not stressed about this one at all. It looks pretty good. And how I plan to improve all of this right here, my account, is I actually have to start focusing more on stocks and start reading patterns more. Like, I don't know how to say it. There's no word for it that I can think of right now. So I'm going to need to focus more on my stocks. Not like I'm not focusing. I am focusing a lot on stocks. But I just haven't had that like click in my mind yet that like, all right, I'm sure the stock is going to go in this direction. Because I'm always like tilted. Since with like this DWT, your mind is always like tilting towards the positives of the stocks you're holding. So let's say DWT. So that's why I was looking at the the lower support on crude oil. So I thought crude oil was gonna go down there, but it didn't. And I have to realize that and just have like an open mind and not thinking about like biases towards the stocks that I'm holding. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so I'm just focusing on working on that, and I hope I improve. And it's all right that I'm still behind my goal. On my goals, I was supposed to be at around like $260 right now, or I'm not even sure. But that doesn't matter as long as I'm in the profits and I'm learning, as well as the people who are also still screwing up a little bit with stocks. The most important thing is you keep learning and keep noting your mistakes so you don't repeat them. And that's the most important thing for me, which I know will help me improve my trading experiences in the future. So that's basically going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. Thank you guys so much.